Good morning. Pulled off the side of the road just out of Port Wakefield, heading to a ram sale. And I tell you what, you got any worries? I'll give you some comforting words on worries. You know, this time last week, I had worries aplenty, or so I thought. I had a mongrel flu. Been chewing those Codral cold tablets like they were lollies, you know, and accounts in our house, if we get an account, we pay before or on the due date. Get your accounts paid. But we're in dispute with this prick. You know, back in the old days, Ned Kelly used to use a gun to try and rob people. Well, this prick was just dealing out invoices through an email. So that was a worry. But time does a bit to worry, you know. Time heals. And this time, here I sit this week, sorted out the account, got some sense into that. That's sorted, now paid. Flu's on the mend. So time's healed. And I think years ago there's a bloke I know, Herbie Neville is his name. He lives in Alice Springs. He's been there for years. Herbie, he was the best man at my wedding. And a long time ago with worries, he said, you know, I was grizzling about something. I get the flu every year of my life, and it must have been flu or something. And he said, nah, your biggest worries aren't worth listening to. And I thought about that. Most of the time, our worries probably aren't worth listening to, unless you're terminally ill or you're on the slide, you know, and you're heading for the gutter. Maybe you're a bloody gambler or a drinker or drugs or relationship problems or whatever. Yeah, well then you got worries worth listening to. But for the mainstay, there's always somebody worse off, and our biggest worries aren't worth listening to. And the other thing that Herbie said that really gave comfort to me, and I think about it all the time, he says, whatever you're worried about today, in 3 months' time, won't be a worry. And you think back to what was troubling you, say, 3 months ago. Now, today you might have a whole new set of worries. 3 months' time, they won't be a worry then either. So, yeah, there you go with worries. You know, we've all got them. You're going to get them. They'll come and go. But worrying about worries, that's probably counterproductive too. That's about there's about as much sense over worrying about worries as there is trying to, I don't know, hitch up the York Peninsula over there and tow it to the mainland in a rowing boat. Like it ain't going to work, so probably don't do it. Anyway, for me, just at the minute, life's pretty good until the new set of worries come along. They won't be worth listening to. And guess what? In 3 months' time, they won't be worries at all. Talk to you soon.